Hello everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Zane and we're going to be doing a tarot reading for the Leo full moon, which is occurring on January 28th, 2021 of this year. Now, full moons bring about a sense of, on a full moon, you will have all of your emotional sensitivities heightened. You will have your sort of psychic abilities are at full peak. And really, with a full moon, you are harvesting the rewards that you have started on the new moon. So new moons are about planting the seeds and asking the universe what you want to grow. And full moons are about reaping those rewards. Now, with a Leo full moon, what to expect. Now, in the shadow side, make sure that you get your anger in check if that's an issue for you, or you may be feeling like some bouts of anger. Make sure that that's something that you get in check. Or you just take a look at, I guess I should say. And in the positive or the light side of this moon, this is a time where you may be feeling more courageous than normal. You may have a lot more energy and you may have like motivation to do something. So this is a really great energy. And just think about any Leo that you know, or somebody who has Leo energy. Think about all that loud, big energy, and that's what you can expect on a Leo full moon. So let's go ahead and get into the reading here to see what we get for the collective for the Leo full moon. Now, I do really appreciate you stopping by. I do hope you're having an awesome January. Check out my channel. I do monthly and weekly readings for all of the signs, and I have a bunch for January. And if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. So I've got the Gilded Tarot here. We're going to pull a few of those, and we're actually going to use 4 decks for this reading. The World just popped out, so we will see if that comes into play in this reading. But let's go ahead and get into this. All right, so we'll also pull a row from the Psychic Tarot deck. Okay. And we will start there. So let me just make sure that this is in view. Great. All right, so right away, you have the Justice card. This is Libra energy. This is the scales, all right? There could be some, for some of you, if you've clicked on this video and you're watching, there could be some aspect of a legal situation coming to a head here. during this full moon. Now, for others of you, and I think the larger message here is that if you have acted basically with justice, you will get what you deserve. Okay, so if you've acted with integrity, and I have to say over the past few days, this has been a theme in tarot for me, but if you have acted with integrity here, then you have nothing to worry about, and in fact, you will reap rewards here on this full moon. And I think for some of you, if you've put work in January, then you will be given a just reward. If you have not, then things could come to a halt, and you may not be rewarded in the way that you were hoping. Now, if you've not, and in the same regard, if you've not acted in integrity, the universe is watching. So do remember that. So this full moon, definitely with that Justice card, be careful here that you are not being overzealous or angry about a situation, because the Justice card will balance out the scales for you. Now, for a lot of you, there has been a new money opportunity, perhaps starting a business and some sort of an offer. Maybe you've also been in contact with an earth sign, a younger earth sign who has brought some sort of news or offer about a business opportunity. But I think for others of you, what this is really telling me with pages, it means that it can slip away from you if you don't act. But I really get the sense here with the Ten of Pentacles on the board as well in the future here. I feel like for this new moon, a lot of you are going to be rewarded here for acting on something. I feel like a lot of you, with the Justice in the middle, you have not let this opportunity, this money opportunity, slip away. And now on the full moon, you have the Ten of Pentacles. You have complete and total financial success and abundance. This is financial wellness. You are an abundant person right now on this full moon. And what this is telling me is that you have taken the call of the Page of Pentacles. You've taken the call and you've done it with your highest integrity there with the Justice. And I think for a lot of you, this full moon is going to bring a just reward for the work that you've put in here in January. Maybe during the Capricorn new moon, you set some affirmations and you decided you wanted to go out on your own. You wanted to start a business. You wanted to do something new. Maybe you got a new job offer and now this is coming to a head here. And so you can see there's this chest of pentacles, right? It's like literally your bounty is here for you, waiting. And I think that's a really good thing for a lot of you here. Absolutely. Now, here, what you may not be aware of is that you were spoiled with choice, or you are spoiled with choice on this new moon, or excuse me, on this full moon. And so Seven of Cups is scattered energy. Could be that you're just not deciding between things. And so I think with this mental conflict in the middle, something is going to become more clear for you on this full moon. And if you haven't taken the call here, I think you're going to get some sort of clarity on why that might have been. For others of you, you could be spoiled with choice in relationship matters, and it led to some sort of sticky situation there with the Justice card. But I think what this is telling me here is making sure that you have all your ducks in a row for this full moon with the Seven of Cups. This is kind of what is unconscious, what is not seen right now. But with a full moon, those things are much easier to see because you're more in touch with yourself and your subconscious, your awareness. And so be on the lookout for not scattering your energy. And I would say the best medicine for the Seven of Cups is to just pare down. Pare down, pick something and pick a path and go with it. Right? So, for sure. Now, it could mean that you didn't get what you wanted here in like love matters. You just couldn't make your mind up. But for me, this isn't really a love reading. This is more of like, I'm getting the sense that for a lot of you, you had this opportunity here in the past, and I think a lot of you did not let it slip away, and you've now been rewarded with the Ten of Pentacles, with a chest, right? A chest of pentacles. And I think for others of you, you may have, not a whole lot, but for others of you, you may have maybe chosen the wrong choice. You are inundated with choice, and potentially that could be causing some sort of a mental conflict for you right now. Now, I think it's important that with this mental conflict in the middle, that you don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed and then have an outburst on the full moon, because remember, it's Leo. Now you have, and for sure, the way that, lots of pentacles on the board, like for some of you, this is an excellent time. You're reaping your harvest. That's what all full moon should be about. And for some of you, you put the work in. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody who is like really skilled. They have a skill. They're good at what they do, and they are financially supported based on the skill that they have. So it may be that you're good at making things and selling them. Maybe that you have a skill set in your work environment that keeps you there, and that, provides you with a job forever, for a long time. But this is an excellent card. I love this card. This is not only you being financially supported here, but this is also indicates that you will receive some sort of a spiritual reward as well. And so I definitely really like that. So you have the Page of Pentacles, the way that this is lining up here. Page of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles and the Hope card, which is the Star card in tarot. You have those cards lining up here. I do feel like for some of you, you've been given a job offer based on like a skill set that you have. If you've been waiting for a job offer to come through, I do feel like for some of you around the full moon here could get some news or some insights on that. And for others of you, you have really used your talent with the Eight of Pentacles to answer the call. You've done it in a way that you're listening to yourself and your soul, and you are now being rewarded with that Ten of Pentacles. So this is really great financial energy on this full moon for a lot of us here, and for a lot of you that are watching here in this full moon reading. Now look, Nine of Cups. This is make a wish, right? This is a wish card. This is emotional contentment and fulfillment. And so for the weekly reading that I did for this week, if you go back and look at your sign, a lot of signs got the wish card. A lot. And so right now I feel like there are a lot of wishes coming true around this full moon. And like the way that it's lining up here with this Ten of Pentacles, it's going to provide, whatever wish you've made is going to provide some sort of financial reward. And so I feel like really you've put in the hard work. Don't let yourself get scattered here with the Seven of Cups, mental conflict, and justice. Make sure you're not getting your energy, make sure your energy is not making you feel overwhelmed. But for most of us here, most of you who are watching this video, I feel like Nine of Cups, the Crown, and the Ten of Cups, you're being rewarded on a material level and a spiritual level with the Crown. I think this is going to be a good full moon for you to talk to your crown and get in touch with your crown. Maybe do a crown chakra meditation. There are tons of those available online for you to check out, free and otherwise. So definitely, I would say for some of you, it would be a great idea to do that. If you sit in meditation and just visualize a white beam of light coming down through the top of your head, that's your crown chakra, right above the top of your head. And so it may be a good time to do some sort of chakra work as well around this full moon. Now the Hope card here, this is the Star card in a traditional tarot deck, but this is the Psychic Oracle, but this is, you're the star, right? So somebody who embodies star qualities. And think about a Leo. Leo loves to be the star, right? They love to be like actors, actresses, stuff like that. And if you have been nursing like a physical ailment, this is a good sign. Okay, obviously this is not medical advice, but this is a good sign. That's one of the indicators. But I feel like you've maintained this vibration of hope and fulfillment here in the past, maybe around the Capricorn new moon earlier in January, and you took the call. I really get this message that a lot of you have taken the call, and you've moved into a new money-making part of your life. For others of you with that 10 of Pentacles, the Star, the Crown, the 9 of Cups, maybe you've been interested in some aspect of property ownership. Maybe you got that house that you've wanted. So this is a really great card. Now we have the Mental Conflict card in the middle. That could be just as it sounds, just dealing with something that's making you go back and forth. You know, you may have to talk to someone that you're not looking forward to talking to. You may have to deal with a conflict that's causing you stress, anxiety, depression, right? And I feel like there's been a lot of choice here with the 7 of Cups. There have been like too many options for you. And that has maybe caused you a little bit of stress there with the mental conflict. But I really do feel like you have handled this situation the best you can. And with the Justice card. And if you haven't, obviously, you will be given how you have acted, right? You will be given the just reward. But I do feel like for a lot of you, you've been able to see through this. Maybe you've had to juggle 2 jobs. Maybe you left a job here with the 8 of Pentacles and it was making you feel down, like you had to decide between a place you kind of liked but wasn't paying you enough. And you ended up taking the money. You ended up taking a job there that's going to help you make yourself more fulfilled in the material realm, right? And so for some of you, I feel like that could have been a thing. But overall, this is a full moon of reaping your harvest here. So let's get some clarity from the Kipper Oracle deck, and then we will pull some other oracle cards for more messages. Let's get a message from the Kipper deck for the collective. I feel like for a lot of you, you've removed the poverty mindset, scarcity mindset in the past here with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like for a lot of you, you may be coming out of a period of poverty or just poverty thinking, and now you can move forward knowing that you are supported. I see this, the thing is that this reading has been so abundant that I feel like you've moved out of that mindset. So let's get some more messages here. Yeah, so bad health for some of you. You've been nursing an injury, and with the Hope card, you're going to feel better, or someone that you love, one of your loved ones has been, and it's a good sign. Thoughts here. Definitely with the mental conflict, you've been weighing something has been heavy on your mind here, and it could be an aspect of the material realm, so your job, a house, something like that, and that's definitely been on your mind. Make sure that doesn't get out of control with the Leo. And then high honor with the 8 of Pentacles. Like, definitely for a lot of you, you're the star. You're the star of the show in your work environment and where you are, wherever you're earning money. And people view you in high regard. This is an excellent card. This is a card of being like an expert, basically, in what you do. And so I do get that sense for a lot of you. You have with this Eight of Pentacles, and now that you have some sort of gift that you've been sharing. Official person, this could be like anybody in uniform, an officer, a lawyer, something like that. You could get some news from an official person on this day. So make sure, especially with this Justice card, there could be an element of a legal aspect for some of you, for sure. So yeah, this card wanted to come out, Courthouse. I think some of you are involved in some legal situation that's you're going to get some answers on that this week. All right, let's get a few messages from the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. All right, what do the Keepers of the Light have for us here for the full moon in Leo? Kalima. This is such a Leo card. Facing fear, major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. For a lot of you, you're going to feel this sense of courage with this new moon, or excuse me, this full moon. And you're going to have the courage and ability to face that fear and get through that. Let's see what else here. You have Mother Mary. Love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Look out for a conflict with a mother figure, a feminine. There were also two other cards that came out here. Divine Order, another legal card. Lady Portia. Divine Order, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. This really syncs with the Justice, Official Person, Courthouse card. And watch your communication. Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. But remember, the important part is to do this with love and to not have an outburst, because this is a time of heightened energy. So I really do like this reading. I think for a lot of you, it's a time of reaping your harvest on this full moon. And so I think that's great. I just think you got to watch the shadow side of a Leo full moon, which is outbursts and anger. But if you can get through that, you're going to have the courage to face fear, and you're going to have motivation to reap this harvest and reap this reward. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, please subscribe, and I also offer private readings in my shop, which is linked in the description below. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next one.